saw him, I was kind of like, oh man, something's going on. And Abraham was talking to him. Oscar went over and they were having a conversation. I was, 10 feet away or so, just taking in the sight, but I was just kind of overhearing the conversation. And the response that Chino's had was not normally him. Like, it was, you could tell, like, struggling cognitively, like there's like a disconnection in cognitive abilities, or there's some weird thing going on. And I'm like, oh man, like this could potentially not be good. Like, this is not a good situation. And Oscar looked at me, he's like, are you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I'm good, let's go, we can go. And so they each grabbed Chino's underneath the shoulder, one on each side, a guide on each side, and started walking him down. And in that moment, it was the first moment where I actually felt a little bit afraid. I'm like, oh no, what's going on? Because Ben's feet were just like sliding on the ground. Like, you could tell he was trying to pick them up and move them, but they were like skis. And we're on this pebbly slope, and they just picked them up and slid them down. And I'm like, oh man. And I didn't even, like, I felt like in such a way, like, I'm not gonna take pictures. I don't even want to video it, because I just felt like it was too vulnerable, or like I didn't want actually Ben to feel bad about it. So I didn't take any videos or pictures in that moment. I'm just like, I'm praying for him. I'm like, all right, let's do this. God give him strength to do this, move his feet. And they were literally dragging him down the mountain. They probably got down about 1,000 feet. And then I could see some changes actually happening. Like, cognitively, the function was a little bit better. And then, like, his feet were starting to move a little bit. And then I'm like, okay, whew, he's gonna be fine. And we got past the worst of it. And then I took a video at that point, and the guides kind of helping him down, because I felt like, I'm like, all right, it's gonna be okay. I didn't feel like it was gonna be all that embarrassing or difficult or whatever. I just didn't feel good about it. And then we just continued on down the way, and they helped him all the way down to base camp, where we started from the summit.
Today was the day we summited Kili, and we got it. It wasn't easy,
Hardest thing I've ever done.
but
Marathon,
now
yeah.
we took a nap. We're ready to eat lunch. So
Check this out. This is crazy.
Kili pizza
And
and
some soup.
It looks like just kind of like a vegetable broth soup. And their soups, honestly, are probably my favorite part of the whole food experience. So
I cannot believe they made pizza for us.
yeah, so cool.
We are on the way to Mweka from base camp Parafu. And tonight we are at the top of the Kilimanjaro, and it was doing amazing. And all of us in our group, we made it to the top. We are so happy. This is a stranger for the rescue to take the people down, and it's needed 6 people to drive it down here.
Wow. Yeah.
I think it is something with the mountain. I really do. I wasn't sleeping. I was wide awake. And then the night before, I had my daughter's face was like right there.
And then there were times of like weird, like kind of look like animation characters that I've never seen before. Amazing. He's a magician.
He's coming in my team.
Thank you. None for you. None. We'll share. We'll share. Woo! Walking down is crazy.
Happy Valentine.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine.
Walking down this crazy stone road, so I'm not gonna look at the camera. But man, beautiful. All the vegetation's growing up around us, getting bigger and bigger. It's awesome. And we are getting closer and closer to our last base camp.
Well, we just got back from summit night and we are at a halfway point to the end of the road. It's our last dinner before we finish the whole 8 days. We're starting off with some soup, which is this vegetable,
It's like a noodle
soup.
noodle broth.
And then we have some bread. And then this vegetable
Got
right
some
there,
veggies.
topping. Now we originally thought we didn't know what that was going to be with, and then they brought this mounds of rice with looks like
Some cabbage over there.
cabbage.
And then I don't know, maybe dumplings. I'm not sure if those are like dough.
But every
Looks
time
like
it's been
dough.
amazing, so
Yeah,
it's been good.
awesome. We're gonna dig in.